it'll tend to actually wet out on the walls of the intake ports and on the back of the valve, and we get a lot of the fuel that's being introduced as a liquid, which doesn't burn as well as an atomized fuel. So when we've got very low air velocity, that tends to be quite prevalent. We get a lot of that fuel dropping out of suspension. At wide open throttle, if we're silly enough to start our stone cold engine and go straight to wide open throttle, at that point the airflow or airspeed is quite a lot higher, and what that'll do is it'll tend to still pull a lot of that fuel into the cylinder in an atomized form. The wetting out on the cylinder walls, so the intake walls, is not quite so prevalent, and that's why we don't need quite so much enrichment at a wide open throttle. So you can map this sensibly. Hopefully not too many people are going to start a stone cold engine and go to wide open throttle, but using the 3D table with that load axis, it's possible to get that correct. But when we cold start or even hot start an engine, we've got two other tables that come into play as well. First of all, we've got our cranking injection time, and then after the engine actually starts, we drop into our post-start enrichment. And those two tables, well, all three really work together: the cranking injection, the post-start, and the coolant temperature correction. Cranking injection, generally, it's difficult to give you a firm way of tuning this because you can't use the feedback of a wideband sensor during crank. What we really need to do is tune this table so that we're getting clean and crisp starting of the engine. If we go either too rich or